you mentioned improvements, right? And you're constantly looking for improvements. When you first joined the mentorship, I think you were like at 17K. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I think it was
Or less?
no, it wasn't at 7, it was like
Okay, yeah,
13K. I
13K.
think
Yeah.
I had hit higher, but I dropped down.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What are some of the improvements you knew you had to make before joining the mentorship, and then we'll speak about during the mentorship and after. But what are some of the improvements that you were looking to make with the agency where you thought something had broken or gone wrong?
Yeah. So obviously when we first spoke, I told you that one of the main things for me is the systems. Like
Mm-hmm.
my agency was very messy before we had a conversation and I worked with you, right? Like there's just loads of pieces everywhere, which meant that my time was, I wanted to do sales, right? And just bring in more brands, right? And I knew that I couldn't do that if I'm doing other stuff that's nothing to do with
Mm-hmm.
that, right? So I feel like the biggest problems that I was having was um, not clearly outlining my requirements and desires with my team, right? B, not having a smooth sailing operational system built in, right? So I've basically looked at what you've basically provided in terms of that. And I've even like added some finesse to it with like Zapier where necessary, right? Just to make it
Mm-hmm.
even easier for me, because I've got
Mm-hmm.
experience with Zapier from another business.
Yeah.
But that, I feel like the ability to have the systems kind of just working. For example, like we onboarded another brand like basically in the past 24 hours, right? In the past 2 weeks, a week and a half, right? I've onboarded 3 brands. Yeah. Normally that would take me, that would be a headache, right? I would be like, okay, this is good. The money's in the bank. But at the same time, Jesus Christ, like, how do we do this? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like you've, your, the processes that I kind of learned with you was those having those systems in place so that the team, not only do they know what to do with the brand and the brand is also happy, but also I'm not doing any work. First of all, I don't do anything, right? Maybe I add somebody to Slack. That's about it. After that, I don't touch anything.
Mm-hmm.
And that basically means that, okay, I can literally, because I've got a system, right? Listen to this. I've got a system where when I bring on a board, when I bring a brand on board, yeah, they've confirmed, they've paid or whatever. I press a button on my phone. I basically move them on my phone to somewhere, and
Mm-hmm.
that sends off around 24 automations in terms of like sending like, because
Mm-hmm.
I've got a full team now, so I've got like a creative lead, I've got a copywriter, I've got a media buyer. Everybody has their list of tasks for the next 48 hours. There'll be automations pinging off left, right, and center, right? Off the back of that, right? And I wouldn't have even had the logic to think that that process is even possible without kind of like understanding, your systems, right?
Right.
So, yeah, that's basically
Mm-hmm.
it. Yeah.